But that is the most outrageous, awesome a way to identify yourself. I am what I am. I am now what I have always been and will ever be, because frankly, I am perfect. Well, my title for Psalm 90 is The Ultimate Contrast. There is this very humbling contrast in Psalm 90 between God's eternality and our humble, weak, 70-year or so journey on this earth. It reminds me of when God was calling Moses to go down to Egypt and to confront Pharaoh with liberating God's people from slavery. And Moses says, well, who should I say sent me? And God says, say, I am who I am. And Moses says, but what name should I use? And God says, tell them I am sent you. I mean, what an amazing thing to say. None of us could ever take the name I am. We can take the name I was, or I hope to be, or I should have been, or I may never be. But that is the most outrageous, awesome a way to identify yourself. I am what I am. I am now what I have always been and will ever be, because frankly, I am perfect. It's just an incredible claim. Well, that claim is here in Psalm 90. You know, we always, all of us, have moments where we just go weary of the constant change in our lives. I talk to parents about this all the time. Just about the time you catch up to a stage your child is in, they move on to another stage. You always feel like you're catching up. So when we talk about God's eternality, we're not just talking about the fact that He'd last forever, but that He is the same forever. Nothing ever changes with Him. Let me read some verses here for you from Psalm 90. Lord, you have been our dwelling place in all generations before the mountains were brought forth, or ever you had formed the earth and the world. From everlasting to everlasting, you are God. You return man to dust, and you say, return, O children of man. For 1,000 years in your sight are but as yesterday when it is past, or as a watch in the night. You sweep them away as with a flood. They are like a dream, like grass that is renewed in the morning. In the morning it flourishes and renewed. In the evening it fades and withers. For all our days pass away under your wrath. We bring our years to an end like a sigh. The years are alive are 70, or even by reason of strength 80. Yet their spin is but toil and trouble. They are soon gone, and we fly away. I mean, what a contrast. Here's this God who always was, who is now, and forever will be. And we bump around for 70 years in this life of toil and trouble. Listen to what it says in later verses. So teach us to number our days, that we may get a heart of wisdom. Make us glad for as many days as you have afflicted us, and for many years if we have seen evil. I mean, that's just strange language. Two things that you're going to do you need to do, if you accept the shortness of your life, invest your days well. You have a limited amount of days. And be thankful for your life, even in times of trouble, because there's a God, this eternal one, who is with you in this moment, and if you're his child, will be with you forever.